Hi everybody, Christine here. Thanks for watching the replay, everybody. For all you replay viewers, thanks for tapping hearts, thanks for sharing out. Welcome to my kitchen. So this is part 2. If you guys saw my last scope about 30 minutes ago, we were in the forest gathering stinging nettles because we were making creamy nettle soup. If you guys didn't see that, after this, go back and check the replay because you probably have nettles in your garden or in your forest or near the river where you are. I will just say for you guys who may be watching the replay, I was picking or gathering the stinging nettles barehanded. I wanted to do that. You know, we'll talk about that in a minute why. And I'm starting to feel a little bit of a sting. It's okay, as you can see, there's no redness, anything, but I do feel like the circulation is really a lot better in my hands since we were just like 30 minutes ago we were in the forest. You guys check out that replay. I highly recommend it. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. This is my kitchen. Welcome to Switzerland, and that cabinet is driving me crazy. Okay, so we're gonna be making nettle soup. So hey Contagious, welcome back. This is part 2. So we're gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling. Now you might be asking me, what are nettles? Stinging nettles. Okay, this is what we gathered just about 30 minutes ago in the forest. All right. Now stinging nettles are wonderful. Now they sting, but I'm using bare hands because I want them to give me that good circulation, like really stimulating the circulation. It's really good anti-inflammatory. This is what they look like. Now, if you are in the forest or in your garden, you're not sure if they're stinging nettles, you know, there's one way to find out. You just give them a little tickle on the leaves, okay? And yeah, it stings, it bites. So you're gonna know that's a stinging nettle, okay? You wanna be sure you always test that because you don't wanna be eating plants that we don't know what they are, okay? Now, I only harvested the tops. You guys have to watch the replay. We're not gonna go through them. It rashes, yes, some people get rashes too. As you can see though, my hands are, as I said before, there's a little bit of sting to them, but they're not red. So everyone reacts differently, okay? But I can feel a little sting where, you know, I just got a little kiss, a nettle kiss. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Absolutely contagious. Yeah, the thing is with nettles, they're probably the #1 herb in any kind of herbalist or phytotherapist, natural herbal medicine. They use nettles. Nettles are a culinary thing here in Switzerland. You can find them on the menus of many restaurants. We're making creamy nettle soup. Hey Anthony, welcome back. We're in my kitchen now. They're loaded with protein. Loaded with protein. They're really, really good stuff. So highly recommend it. Now I will say, now I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor, I'm not an herbalist. You know, just be sure they're nettles. You're gonna feel them sting. They are stinging nettles. That's that chloric acid. Now we're gonna be washing them. That's gonna wash most of the stinging chloric acid off. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing. But first, I'm gonna get them in a bowl. All right. This is what we gathered earlier. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for joining. Yeah, they're safe to eat. Now I'm going barehanded. I will say I feel a little sting when I got home. My fingers were stinging a little bit, okay? But I want that actually, and I'll tell you why. Because that's how our anti-inflammatory system. Yeah. That bit me. That bit me. Now you might think I'm crazy. I'm not. This hand, I know that's a huge bowl, and it's free, guys. It's free, and it's one of the most amazing plants. Read into it. You guys need to look into stinging nettles. They're amazing. Okay, so I've got this great big bowl here. Okay. Now let me get my water here. Hold on. So now what you could do if you were making like pesto is you could just I would just throw this whole thing in the blender, but I'm not. I'm just going to be using the leaves. Okay. I remember this touched on my skin and it was the worst irritation. Yeah, everyone reacts different. You can use gloves, all right? In fact, if you've never used them before, use gloves, okay? The reason I did that is because I wanted to get that anti-inflammatory, I wanted to get that circulation going. Because what happens is, because my hands are stinging a little bit, our immune system is rushing lots of blood to this area because they think there's an injury, all right? And as you can see, I'm not cut, nothing wrong, but it has this stinging chloric acid on there. So what's happening is all the blood is rushing to my hands. I will tell you, when I came home just 30 minutes ago, you guys can watch the replay when we're cutting the plants. When I got home, I felt like my circulation, you know, like when you put your hands like in ice cold water and then you take it out and you feel like really good circulation. I can already feel something. So I'm not a doctor, all right, but I am in my second year to become a certified aromatherapist, and we study herbal medicine at the same time. So here I've got my bowl of water. I'm just going to be snipping these directly in to the bowl. This is a super easy soup. It's going to be some onion, garlic, 1 potato. I use potato because the potato gives it that creamy texture. So we're just going to be putting, and this will remove most of the stinging part of the nettle, all right, if you wash it, okay? So nettles are amazing. Really, you got to look into it. So here I've got an example. Here I've got the seeds. So let me just make sure if I can't see your comments, I'm sorry. Sometimes people comment and it doesn't show up until you watch the replay. So thanks for the hearts, by the way. Thanks for sharing out. Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Welcome to my kitchen. This is foraging kitchen because we went in the forest and we got these stinging nettles for free. And a wonderful source of protein. Protein, guys. Plant-based protein. Powerhouse of protein. I love that word, powerhouse. It's also really good for your circulation, as I said before, because when you brush up against it, all your blood supply rushes to that area because they think they have to repair you've been injured, you know. That's how our immune system works. Great for circulation. It's I can't remember this word in English. It's a venal tonic. It's really good for your veins. Really good for your veins. Great for allergies. So, and it's going to taste a little bit like spinach. So, in fact, you could saute these. This would be great just for like sauteed, just like you would spinach. All right. You could saute some leaves and then put them in a lasagna if you want to make like a spinach lasagna, but instead of using spinach, you're using free stinging nettles. And once you cook them, in fact, I'm washing them, I'm snipping these in water. Once they're washed, it's going to take most of the sting away. Or if you wanted to just wash them, put them in a bag in the refrigerator and throw a handful in your smoothie, just like you would spinach. You can eat them raw. You can make pesto out of it. I'm not making pesto today because we've had a lot of pasta in the last couple days. And yeah, we've had enough pasta for the moment. So yeah, it's stinging a little bit. Now, of course, if you guys have never used them, you can use gloves. All right. I'm a glutton for punishment today. Although I will say that the sting is not that bad. So we're just cutting these leaves off. Now I've trimmed the top of the plant off. All right, aren't these pretty? Back soon. Okay. I was bit by this in Thailand. They call it Indian stinging nettle. Yes, yeah. Ah, is it? Yeah, you know, there's many, many different types of stinging nettles too. That's a good point. Hello, username unavailable. Welcome. There's many different types of stinging nettles. And everyone reacts different. So just use gloves if you're not. I mean, you don't have to go bareback, as I say, or go barehanded. But if you've got like, oh, you know what? Also, this is really good for water retention too. It's a natural diuretic. But if you need some circulation support or anti-inflammatory, I wonder whether we can eat Asian. I think so. You can eat all stinging nettles. You can eat them. There's about 10. I don't know how many different types of nettles there are. But if you have access, you just want to be sure. You want to be sure that you are using stinging nettles. So you're going to have to brush your hand across it to be sure you're using the right nettles, okay? Hey, Natasha. Hi. Hold on just a sec, guys. I was thinking of making a self-defense spray out of it. Well, but the thing is, whenever you soak it in water, or if you blend it, you know, the problem is it's going to take the sting out, or most of the sting. But if you need self-defense, here's a little tip. If you're in the forest and God forbid you get attacked by a dog or a, you know, weirdo, or someone's too close in your zone, just grab some stinging nettle and blah, 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 in their face. That will definitely take care of that. I guarantee it. Although I do not promote herbal violence. We are non-violent people over here. We are non-violent. Love for everybody. But if you're in a think grab some nettles. Yeah, we got lots of nettles here. So how are you guys doing? Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for sharing out. I think this is really honestly valuable information because it's free food and it's a powerhouse. I mean, it's just like I love that word. I sound like I sound like what do you call it? One of those infomercials. I just love nettles. Something about thorns. There's some thorn-like things over this nettle leaf. Okay. Well, you might want to Google that then, or not Google, contagious. You might want to check, because I would hate to tell you, because like here we don't have any. I've never seen nettles with thorns on them. I've been to India, but but these have little hairs on them. You can see little hairs. You see, that's got that chloric acid on it. So I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, and then you get a really bad stomach ache. So you might need to check with your local herbalist if you're not sure. So, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Little hairs are good. Yeah, little hairs are fine. Because the hairs is what has the little, yeah, that's biting a little bit. The hairs is what has that stinging part to it. Now I'm going to go ahead. We've got so much. Uh-oh. So this whole big bowl, and I'm going to just, hey Alexis, hi. We're making nettle soup. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. So I'm gonna rinse now. This is a little bit stingy. It's okay. Ow, it's okay. You can use gloves. Ooh, ouch. That's got a bite. You can use gloves, but now in my last scope, just about 30 minutes ago, you guys were in the forest with me, and I said herbal medicine. This is herbal medicine because these are stinging nettles. Because the sting, what happens is, because I've got a little bit of stiffness and arthritis in my hands, and it's raining, and that's when they act up. What happens is they're burning a little bit. All of your blood rushes to that area to kind of clean out the pipes because it thinks that you've been injured, right? So, hello, thanks for inviting. That's how that works. So, but washing it in water is going to remove most of the sting, okay? Oh yeah, but it's still got a bite to it, I'll be honest. You can use gloves if you need to, if you want. I'm going barehanded because that's just what I need. I want that anti-inflammatory circulation treatment, and I'm making food at the same time. So it's a win-win situation. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take these out and do the next batch. So and it's free food. You guys probably have this growing in your yard. Check by your back fence. Check your rivers. I'll show you. Ah, yeah, that's a good sting. That's got a bite to it. That's got a bite. So I will not lie to you. She's got a bite. Okay, we're gonna keep going though. Now this is what it looks like right here. Hey Marie, I don't know. My hands are itching watching this. Oh no. Hey Marie, you probably know nettles. If you guys aren't following Marie. Marie is a lovely, lovely person. And, of course, Alexis as well. You've got lovely, lovely people here. Lots of cooks here. Lots of... Alexis, she's our pampered chef expert of Perry Expert. And Marie, you are a certified aromatherapist. Lots of good herbal... Also, lots and lots of good herbal information. So, it's in Russia. It's in Asia. Hey, hello. Yeah. You love them. Okay, excellent. You're here? Good. So, thanks for joining. Nettles are one of the most, now this got a lot of dirt on it. I love nettles. Now you guys can watch the last replay. Just 30 minutes ago we were in the forest. So here I've got free food, tons of protein. My goodness. Yeah, and they bite. I'll be honest. I need to stop complaining or put on gloves, don't I? But also what they have, those are great for allergies. That you can start drinking nettle tea, for example, a couple weeks before allergy season, because they have a natural, is it histamine or antihistamine? Natural histamine to it, right? So is it the histamine or antihistamine? I always forget. But the thing that you want to build up your immune system before that pollen starts floating around in the air, you've already got to jump ahead. You can consume this in soup. You can make pesto. Anytime you would use spinach, right? You could saute it with a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic, and you've got just like sauteed spinach. And it's free food. It's medicine. I mean, I don't hate to say, a lot of herbalists, in fact, any herbalist or natural medicine practitioner is going to be using nettles. So I could talk about nettles for hours. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas, Moira, I think I said, went to forage some, but not sure where to find them in Central Park. Cheaper than buying them. Histamine creates allergic reaction. Then it's an antihistamine. I forget which one it is. But whatever it is, herbalists prescribe nettles a couple weeks before your allergy season starts, so your system is already used to it. I think that's how that works. But I know herbalists use these a lot. Like, I've got a whole book. We'll look at it in a minute. Are you saying nettles or nettles? Stinging nettles. If you guys are in the South, you guys might know them as bull nettle. This is that plant that whenever you touch it, it burns. She bites, all right? It's a bit like, well, it's not a bit, it's the same chemical as ants. Like an ant bite, that's chloric acid. It's the same thing on the nettles. That's the chemical that makes the nettle sting. We call it Brennnessel in German. So yeah, okay, I'm almost finished. Then we're gonna move on. This is just kind of prepping. I'm just washing them off. I'm gonna go ahead and use the whole bag because this will cook down. It's very similar to spinach. Okay, so allergies are immune response to harmless objects. So antihistamine. Yeah, thank you for clearing that up, Contagious. I'm not a doctor, but I am in my second year. If we can ever get, I'm so tired of saying second year. This whole corona stuff has completely, the last time I was in school was in February. The last time I was in class, I go to school to become a certified aromatherapist. The last time I was in school was in February. And our next class is the end of this month. So I am hurting to go back to school. This whole, you might have heard about it. There's a little shenanigans running around. The virus that shall not be named. Yeah, I know he put a kink into a lot of people's plans. So anyway, I'm so thankful we're healthy, and it's great that you take school. No age for education. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Mima. Last time I was in school when I was 22. Hey, Missy. Is that Missy? Hey, Missy. Welcome. We've got some. Now you guys probably in the South. Could you guys show me an emoji, like do a plant emoji or whatever you can find? If you guys know if you have ever seen stinging nettles, do you have them in your area? Have you ever come in contact with stinging? No, these are stinging. They bite, okay? They've got a bite to them. I am handling them without gloves. Not because I'm crazy. Oh, see, there's one with eggs on it. You want to check them. See? So I'm going to put this in the compost. Got a little compost thing back there. Yeah, so just similar like an emoji. Hey, Texas born fed. Welcome. Last time I was in school was at 22. So, yeah, so do you guys know stinging nettles? Like, show me some emojis. I'd love to see that. How many of you guys know stinging nettles? Or you might know them as bull nettle. That's what we call them in Oklahoma. Bull nettle. They are a great source of protein, just wonderful food, actually. Okay, Contagious Communists, you know them. You've seen it. Nobody else? Really? Man. Now you can find what's a stinging nettle. I will tell you. Hold on, let's see. Oh, is that Jerome? Hold on, let's see. Jerome, well, hi. I have not seen you in ages. How are you doing, Jerome? Okay, stinging nettle. Now, you've got them in Texas. I know you do, Jerome. And Mima, when you do your lake scopes, start checking along they like water, they like shady areas, they like forests that don't get, a lot of like dry, they need moisture. It's stinging, and my hands are stinging. I will tell you. It's a plant that has little tiny hairs on it, and they sting. If you've ever walked through them or you ever touched them, you will know, all right? Oh, there's a little bug that's jumping around. Now, this is wild weed. It's categorized as a weed, which is a shame. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Thanks for sharing out, by the way. Thanks for sharing and being here, being in my kitchen. If we have them in Texas, I'm not sure. Now, I don't know different areas of Texas, but I know near Dallas or Flower Mound, you've got them. I know that for sure. I can promise you that. Okay, so here I've got, now they're going to cook down like spinach. So I've got quite a lot here. Now this is going to sting a little bit. Hello, Saran. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Switzerland. But yeah, she's biting a little bit. I'll be honest. Now washing it off is going to take most of the sting out, but we're going to be cooking. We're going to be sauteing this just like we would spinach. And then we're going to make this into a creamy soup. All right. So let's wash any dirt off. And then it will not sting whenever you are, see, here's the thing though, my hands are stinging a little bit, but this is really going to help with any stiffness, joint stiffness and stuff. They use this in Switzerland and in Germany too, a lot in the Black Forest. They have a lot of natural herbal hospitals and treatment centers. It's wonderful for joint. Now, I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not prescribing anything. I'm just saying what they use them as herbal medicine. And a lot of the restaurants have this also this time of year on their menus. The restaurants are opening up now slowly, so. Okay, we are the eggs. Plants have eggs. Hi, just joined. Oh, what is that? It's stinging nettles, sugar. Oh yeah, sugar cookie. You were here. I think you were in the forest with us, weren't you? Or do I have you? Ouch! Yeah, she's stinging. She's got some bite to her. I'll tell you that. But it's gonna be really good. So it's basically, it's your herbal food is what it is. Tons of protein in this. If any of you guys are vegan or vegetarian and you're always looking for a plant-based protein, if you don't want to eat so much soy, thanks for joining. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for sharing. You guys, please feel free to share out. This is going to be a really valuable scope. If you missed the last scope, then go back and watch. It was like about an hour ago, I guess. We were in the forest foraging these pretty ladies. Hello, who's that? Hey, Suki, hello. I didn't hear the name. It's stinging nettles. Stinging nettles or bull nettles, you might know them. This is my salad spinner. We're gonna just spin that, oops, sorry. Spin that off a little bit. Stinging nettles. And see, now most of the burn is gone. Just read into it. And now in a minute, never heard of it. I got to see foraging. Yes, you have got to see. Yeah, it's just the last scope. You guys go check it out. We were in the forest. You got some nice bird action. Lots of birds tweeting and singing, and you got to see me picking nettles. Okay, now I would say if you've never done this before, wear gloves, all right? I like it because it's honestly not that bad. Hold on, that one didn't get rough. It's really good for your circulation. So we're gonna spin these off. We're gonna cut up our potato, onion, and some garlic, and that's it, and then we're throwing them in a pot. That is it, my friends. Now you can use stinging nettles anytime you would use spinach. You know what? We're gonna give her another wash because, sorry, she's got some dirt. Oh yeah. This is a very old salad spinner. I've had it for about 12 years actually. See this, it's kind of, it was dusty there, so we're gonna give her another wash, another bath. Yeah, this is free food, and any not legitimate, but any herbalist or natural medicine practitioner is using nettles. I guarantee it. In just a second, I can tell you how you can consume them. If you don't have them in your area, you can order the tea. You can get the seeds, which we're going to be harvesting later today. I've got seeds. You guys might have seen on my other scopes from September or October. I harvested the seeds, or the plant, and now I got to get to separate the seeds. Nettle and, yes, moringa. I've heard of moringa. Yeah, so you use nettles too. Sarah, yeah, I want to learn how to use my dandelions. Oh, yes, dandelions. That's a great point. Is that Suki? Sorry, I'm getting so excited, guys. I could talk about this for hours. Yeah, Suki. You know what? It's very easy. You don't have to learn how to use them at all. It's very easy. You harvest the leaves, use them as a salad. That's it. How to use them? You wash them. That's it. I think too, the flower you can make tea. Is that right, Moira? Moira, you're the herbalist as well. I think you can also make dandelion tea with the blooms, with the blossoms. Yeah, I use it. It's good anti-inflammatory and protein rich. Yes. Yes. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, especially with the, I mean, we've been eating dandelion salad. If you go to a restaurant here in Switzerland, in the spring, whenever you get the baby leaves, you don't want the old ones that are on the bottom. You want the newer ones if you can get them. Make a salad out. It's a bitter salad, but you can mix it. I mean, at least for me. For me, if I eat just a dandelion salad alone, it's too bitter. But you can mix it. You can mix it with other greens. So, speaking of greens, you guys might see on Fridays, I usually do Farmer Box Friday. We're going to be taking a break over the summer from Farmer Box Friday, just because I prefer, now it's the summer and the vegetable markets are brilliant. And so I put a pause on our Farmer Box Friday delivery. So we're going to be moving it to Farmer's Market Thursday, all right? I'm going to be going to the Farmer's Market on Thursday. That way I can pick out my own fruits and vegetables. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. Just a little update. So, okay. Good. The giant leaves are fine, but if you have the new ones, the baby ones, those are going to be more tender, all right? But if you only have the big ones, go with the big ones. But mix it with some other salad, at least for me, for my taste. Especially like with a citrus, like a sweet orange citrus with some fresh pomegranates. Pomegranate seeds, yummy, 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 yummy. Like a lemon, a little bit of lemon juice, fresh orange juice, maybe a little bit of, sorry. Well, you could use lemon juice. I use also white wine vinegar, or what's the other one? Apple cider vinegar with a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Salt and pepper is all you need. So, okay, now we're ready. Now these are nice and clean. Yes, yeah, those are good. Yeah, you know, Suki. Yeah, guys, try that. Try your dandelions, and I'm sure. In fact, I know that you can make a tea out of the dandelion flower. I personally have never had it, but the leaves, they have them in restaurants here. You pay good money for a dandelion salad here. Not me, I do my own. Yeah, so you've got several vinegars, then there you go. You can even make a nettle vinegar, because vinegar is, sorry, I'm getting excited. Can you tell? Hold on. Hello everybody, my name is Christine. Welcome to my kitchen, welcome to Switzerland. I am a nettle nerd here. Sandra! Nettle nerd reporting live from Switzerland. Moringa leaves are considered as superfood, that along with nettle. Yeah, oh my gosh, Saran, you're talking my love language. Sandra, hello. Hey everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing out. Okay, so here we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, vinegar. Vinegar, here's the thing. Vinegar is a wonderful way to extract the minerals and the vitamins and all of the healing benefits. I'm going to say healing benefits or the health benefits of a plant. So you can actually make nettle vinegar. And I'll show you how to do that. I'm not going to do that today. 2 seconds. Okay. Well, okay, let's imagine this is actually dried. This is actually dried nettles. This is I use for tea, all right, which I'm drinking right now. Imagine this is a jar full of fresh nettles. Then you top it off with apple cider vinegar, let it sit for a week to 2 weeks, and then you strain it out, and then you've got nettle vinegar. So you can use that in your salad dressings. In fact, I need to do that. I always talk about it, but I need to do it. Then you get the medicinal benefits of your plant, but in vinegar form. Vinegar is a wonderful, because what it pulls out all of your minerals and your vitamins and all that good stuff. So, oh gosh, thanks for the super hearts. Thank you so much. I could talk about nettles and all kinds of stuff. Moringa leaves, okay. Hola, Dios. Suki, Sandra, thank you so much. Thank you for the hearts. Really, thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing out. I really appreciate it, guys. Is it dried in dark? I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. I harvested some nettles in last September, October. You can watch the replay. And I put them in a paper bag like this, and I just put them in the upstairs in the attic. So I don't know how they're dried, honestly. Yeah, you can use a dehydrator too. I think you can dry them in the sun. I don't think it matters, but I don't know. Okay, here's our washed nettles. Now we're making our soup. For all you guys who are waiting with bated breath, how we're gonna make this soup. Now, let's see. Little trick. Matchstick in between the teeth. Sulfur side out when you're cutting onions and they don't sting your eyes. Now I know, because these are mean. These are mean onions. These are very pretty strong. So put these over here, and I'm going to be roughly chopping these up. I always have a box of matches in the kitchen. We don't have a gas stove, sorry, but I've always got those in there. So, how are you guys doing? I know. I've got a matchstick in my mouth. I know. Watch the movie, The Help, which is a wonderful, beautiful movie. Okay, have you guys seen the movie The Help? Are you doing all right? Sarang. Am I saying that right? Sarang. Gopakamur. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta add my potatoes. Here's my garlic. So I'm gonna do maybe 3. Yes, spot on. Okay, yes, Suki, you're doing all right. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now, I don't have my garlic press is in the dishwasher, so we're just gonna do it old school. Okay, I've got 3 cloves of garlic, 2 little onions, and what I have, you could use, The Help is an old movie. Yeah, well, I think, when did it come out? It came out maybe about 7 or 8 years ago. It's a wonderful movie. It's actually about the civil rights movement in the 60s. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful story, beautiful actors, and an important story. So, it's from a novel. Is it? I have not read the novel, but you know what? I need. That would be a good thing to read, actually. So, but I got the tip from that movie about the matchstick. So, anyway, okay. There we go. Sometimes, you know what? I need one of those. Alexis, I need one of those garlic peelers. You have those things you roll in it, and just rolls the skin off, because normally that's like the annoying part of garlic. Okay, so I'm just going to chop this up roughly. It doesn't have to be anything. I'm not a fancy choppy kind of cook. Just roughly chop. That's good enough. Okay. Now, so I'm going to turn my, okay, in a second I'm going to be moving you guys over here, actually. I've got potatoes. Now, this is why I said creamy soup, but it's not, there's no cream in it. If you just add like one medium potato to your soup while you're boiling or cooking whatever vegetables, and when you blend it up, it will be creamy because the starch from the potatoes makes everything bind together. It gives a nice creamy texture. So I would use one medium potato, but I've got these like random little potatoes. It's the last of the thing, and I don't want them to be lonely. So I'm just going to put them all in there. All right. So I'm just going to roughly chop them, quarter them up, nothing special. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. Yeah, potatoes. I love potatoes. I love potatoes because they can turn any soup creamy. Potatoes are cool. Potatoes are cool. I need a t-shirt that says that. Oh, it's that one. I washed it, but that one still got a little bit of dirt. So, okay, we're ready. Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, let me get this out of the way. And again, guys, I'm telling you, my hands feel like, I sound like an infomercial, I know, but you know when you're like, if you've ever been in the sauna or even at your house, if you like, you like go under a cold shower, it's like, and then after you feel like your circulation is just like, oh, that's how my hands feel. They're tingly, they feel very, very, very good. That doesn't look creepy. Yeah. Hi. Thanks for joining. Yes, I don't remember the author. Okay, yeah, it's a good book. Oh no, it's a good movie. Okay, good. So, did I miss anything? Nope. Okay. Now we're getting to the soup. So I'm gonna move you guys. Dun dun dun. There we go. That'll work. Okay, now I do not have Big Bertha. Normally I would have, this is my cast iron pot. Well, let me get this stuff out of the way. So, got my cast iron pot. I'm gonna do a medium size. I don't have Big Bertha. Big Bertha is, she's got chili. I made chili yesterday. So, I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up. Medium-high heat. I'm gonna be using canola oil. You can use anything, clarified butter or coconut oil, whatever you like. It seems like every time I use coconut oil on here, I get a lot of comments about it's not healthy anymore or whatever. I don't know. You use whatever you feel good about. How's that? We'll be oil diplomatic here. Okay, so can you guys see? Hold on, I'm sorry, let me stick my finger in your face. I want to check the battery. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah. We're gonna get started. Now, here are ways you can consume nettles. And in a minute, I will even read you guys a poem about nettles. Can you believe it? This is really official nettle nerd stuff right here. I promise. Okay, so we're letting that heat up. And this is one of my favorite books. Oh, I love this book. Robin Rose Bennett. Robin Rose Bennett is a lovely, lovely herbalist. She's one of the pioneers, actually, in herbal medicine. And this is basically a really good reference for anybody who's getting started into herbalism or wants to know more about using dandelions or marshmallow root or nettles. Nettles is almost in every recipe. This is a really good one. It's the gift of healing herbs, plant medicines, and home remedies for a vibrantly healthy life. And she writes poems. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you pump some hearts just to let me know? I moved you. So I'm going to be sure the Wi-Fi is working. Okay, I see a comment. Coconut oil is not healthy. Was a campaign done by refined oil companies. I would believe that, Saron. I would believe that. Is she talking about European herbs? Well, she's actually American. But I live in Switzerland. I have been able to find, I have a good, what do you call it? A good reform house is what they call it in German, a good pharmacy or apothecary shop where I can get all of these herbs dried. So you can also get them online. You still eat coconut oil. I use coconut oil all the time, but I'm using canola oil right now just to keep everyone happy. Yeah, I eat coconut oil. I use it in my smoothies. Okay, so I just put it, let's say 2 tablespoons if you need a measurement of canola oil. And then I'm going to saute my onions and saute the onions. Saute the onions, saute the onions. I'm going to get my water ready. Hold on, sorry. Sorry guys, let me move you here. Face alert, face alert. Of course, I got everything ready. I'm just half an inch too short. It's at the, oh, there we go. I need my measuring cup. Okay, hold the phone, sorry, face alert. There's my kitchen, hello, there's me. Welcome to Switzerland. Welcome everybody, welcome to my soup pot. Okay, olive oil is great. Olive oil is lovely. States that use coconut oil in India have higher life expectancy. I know. You guys, Sarat, are you in India? Are you in India? I've been to India. It's a gorgeous, and that's one thing I remember. We took many bus rides or boat rides or train rides, and I remember, whoops, I dropped a potato. I remember the smell of coconut oil, because I know a lot of people, they brush their hair with it. Oh, such lovely memories. Oh, I was in Kerala. Yeah. I was not in the city of Kerala. We went to Trivandrum, and then we took a taxi about 2 hours north direction Kerala. So I guess we were in the state of Kerala, right? Kerala is a state or a region. I don't remember the name of the village we were in, but it wasn't touristy. And I did a cooking class with a woman named Kumari. Yeah, use it on your face. It's really good for moisturizer too. Yeah, for the hair we use herbs and coconut oil. Yeah, in middle Kerala. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we went to Trivandrum. Just after Trivandrum, we went by train. We were supposed to get out of the train. Here's the thing. We're supposed to get out in Trivandrum. So let me just tell you, if any of you guys have never been to India, and I'm in Switzerland, we have like a really, and I loved it, don't get me wrong, but here they will tell you immediately, okay, the next stop is, but they didn't say anything about next stop, Trivandrum, and until we were at the station, we saw Trivandrum. We're like, oh my gosh, we have to get out here, but we didn't have time, so we had to get out just after the next stop after Trivandrum, and then we took a taxi. So anyway, Trivandrum, yeah. Well, we went just after Trivandrum. We weren't actually in Trivandrum because we didn't get off the. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me tell you what I'm doing real fast. No, I'm sorry. I'm sauteing the onions, garlic, and potatoes, and now I'm gonna put in the nettles. So we weren't actually in Trivandrum. We were in the stop just after Trivandrum. And then we took a taxi. Oh, I will have to look. I really need to look. Okay, now see, this is all full, but it's going to cook down. It's just like spinach, all right? So don't panic. It still has a little bite to it. I'll be honest. Oh, I need a bigger pan, actually. I need a bigger pan. Ah! It's going to cook down, so don't worry. This is Little Bertha. I have Big Bertha. It's a big pot, but... Okay, hold on. I'll wash that off. No worries. Okay. She's going to cook down. You know what? I probably should have just done this before I added the potatoes. But that's all right. I mean, public transport is not the best. No, but it was definitely an adventure. And we only met the most beautiful people. Oh, I must tell you. You guys are lovely, lovely people. You are lovely, lovely people. The metros have LED display that is tidy. Local trains are a mess. Hello, Bossy. Hello. So yeah, we're going to wilt it. We're basically going to wilt it, okay? We're going to let it cook down. Making a bit of a mess, but that's all right. But it's all okay. And we're going to let it cook down. And then we're going to add some bouillon. Now, I don't have fresh bouillon. I'm going to use bouillon powder. I like bouillon powder because it's easy to use and it doesn't expire. And so we're just kind of turning this, cooking this down. How are you guys doing? Can I ask a gross question about foraging? No, go ahead, Suka. Mwah. Shall I add my special... Okay, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about here. When foraging, should we worry about animals having been around? Yes. Very good. I tried to get the leaves that were at the back, not the ones directly on the trail, because there's a lot of dogs. That's a wonderful question, Suki. Yeah, so I do recommend, don't go to the dog park, like Tinkle, yeah. Don't go to the dog park and forage, from the dog park. You want to get it off the beaten path. See, you see how it's starting to cook down. Okay, dude. Ciao. Nettle is the last place animals will pee on. Do you think? I've never asked one. I mean, yeah, you're actually probably right. You're probably right. You're actually probably right, Saron. But yeah, just to be safe, I don't know. You might have a jogger who sweats profusely. You don't want any. I don't know. Yeah, they don't like it. Hey, Bella, welcome. Hey, are you back in New York now? Yeah, further in. Yeah, you don't want to you want to forage off the beaten path. Okay, but see how this is cooking out. Now you could saute this just like spinach. Okay, you could use this in an omelet. You can use it for anything. But I will tell you though, it's starting to stick, so I'm going to add some liquid. All right. Stinging nettles. Now, if you guys don't know what stinging nettles is, check my last scope. This is 1 teaspoon. We're going to start 1.5 teaspoons of bouillon powder or bouillon, whatever. And then thing is, I don't know how much I'm going to be using, how much liquid, so I want to show you what I'm going to be doing. So, because you see it cooking down, but it's starting to stick. I'm adding just a little bit so it can kind of wilt down. Hey, New York City! Lots of changes in my hospital, I bet. Oh my gosh. Well, Bella, all the best of health to you. I hope you are fit. And everybody who's watching, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying kind. That's important too. And tolerant of everyone. That's the last of my public service announcement. Okay, but yeah, let me show you, guys. So it's cooking down just like spinach. Hey, is that Anne? Anne, hello, welcome. So let me show you. Face alert. Hello. Let me swip you around. Okay, so as you can see, it's cooked down like spinach. That's exactly what it's cooked down like. And I'm going to add some more liquid, and then we're going to let it simmer because we want these potatoes to get cooked because that's what's giving it that creamy texture. All right. Oh, so hello, Anne. Thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you guys are having a happy Sunday. Now, if I didn't have the raw potatoes in there, you could definitely fry the potatoes or saute them before and then add your nettles. I mean, you could use this just like spinach. All right. Just like spinach. But we're making soup, so I'm going to add some more water because I have my bouillon powder already in there. Now, you guys might be using pre-made bouillon or homemade bouillon, whatever you're using. But I want the liquid, not too much. But I might add a little bit more water. Hold on. You want it barely covering the soup. Now, in a minute, we're going to let that simmer. And we're gonna have a little tea time. Sorry, little tea time here. And then we're gonna be blending this bad boy up. So, because we gotta let the potatoes cook. Now the nettles themselves won't take long, but see, it's just like spinach, isn't it? Guys, make this recipe. If you have any access to nettles, fresh nettles, maybe even your farmer. Here we can get it. A friend of mine, she orders hers from the farmer. I don't need to do that because we've got, 5 minutes from our house, we've got that forest. So very lucky for that. Very grateful for that too. Trying to keep patients to use video instead of coming to the clinic. Oh, wow. Wow. So people are actually allowed to come in. Does it taste like broccoli rabe? Oh, that's a good comparison. For me, it tastes like an earthy spinach, honestly. It really reminds me of, but broccoli rabe, yeah, broccoli rabe. That's the leaves from the broccoli. Is that right? Is that correct, Bella? Yeah, I guess I haven't had a lot of experience, honestly, with broccoli rabe, so I can't really tell you. Best way I can compare it is to spinach. So we're gonna put this on medium high. Let me just kind of go through what's in here. Now you saw this. I had half of a paper bag full of nettles that we picked just on our last scope. You guys can check the replay. I washed them. My hands are burning a little bit, but they're not red. I don't have a rash. Okay. I mean, I'm feeling it a little bit, but the circulation is really what I was aiming for. So can you cook it like broccoli rabe? I think so. But honestly, I've never really cooked broccoli rabe, so I can't really compare it. But it's like spinach. You cook it like spinach. But as you can see, fresh spinach, it's a bit hardier than fresh spinach. But yeah, just think about if you can cook broccoli rabe like spinach, then you can cook it, yes. And I would say then you can cook it, yes. So face alert. Okay, I'm putting the lid, sorry, hold on, one more time. We're gonna put the lid on here. We're gonna let it simmer for about, what do you say? We'll check on it about 20 minutes. And we can sit down and have a quick chat about nettles, all right? So I'm sure you guys have some questions. Suki, you asked, does it hurt? It stings. Yes, it does. Now, let me get my tea. I'm a nettle tea. I'm a nettle nerd today, guys. I'm going to give you lots and lots of information about nettles and why I love them so much and why herbalists all over drink and use them as a herbal medicine. So, okay. Let's talk. Hold on, let me get you not so close to my face. Woo! It's warm. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I need. I do nettle soap. Oh my gosh! Hello, Carney. Wow, that would be. Oh, okay. James Little. Hello, James. Welcome. Herbal natural products maker in Scotland. Farmers markets, nettle products. Well, welcome. Eczema, psoriasis, minimal packaging. You're speaking my love language, James. Oh my goodness. I'm following you for sure. What did you broadcast us? Lots of Carney soap being produced. Glasgow. Okay. Wild geese get back in the gray field. Okay, I'm following you. You're speaking my love language. James. Yeah. Okay, so you work with nettles. Perfect. Welcome. Yeah, that's normal because I would have worried. Yes, they burn. Okay, they sting. It's now I've got the nettle expert. Now I'm getting worried, but I think it's called chloric acid. Is that right? On the leaves. I should have left one. I should have kept one that. I should have kept a leaf. I put them all in the soup pot. Let me see if I've got one. Yeah, here's a leaf here. Okay, yeah. Let me show you an example. Okay, let me sit down. Yeah, so here's the leaf. And it stings. It's got chloric acid on it. That's the same thing that the ants, like an ant bite, they don't actually bite you. They actually spray what do you call it? An acid on your skin, and that's what makes it burn. So you pick these. Now I pick them barehanded because I want to get that anti-inflammatory benefits of the plant, okay? And I'll explain. I'll get your message in just a second. So how that works is, you touch it, it's like, ow, it stings. So all of the blood circulation goes to that area because your body, your immune system thinks you're being attacked or you're cut or you're injured. So and my hands are tingling right now. It stings a little bit. But it's washing out all that garbage. It's kind of like, clearing out a clogged up drain or helping if you've got scar tissue, for example. Inflammation, if you've got stiffness in your joints, things like that. In Switzerland, I'm in Switzerland, we use a lot of the natural hospital treatments or the herbalists or the phytotherapists, everybody uses nettles, everybody. So yeah, they're really good. So that's normal because it burns. Now you could put on gloves if you want, but my hand, this one, we got rain, it's a little bit chilly today, and this hand gets stiff. I was lifting, we made cornbread, and a lot of cornbread actually yesterday with a cast iron skillet, and I was lifting not right, and so my thumb is a little bit sore. So that's why I went to the forest and picked them and cut them barehanded. And it's okay. I don't have a rash, I don't have any, so nettle to nettle, wave over the ocean, formic acid. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, not chloric acid, formic acid. Thank you. It's a nettle wave. Hello. I need to eat lots of anti-inflammatory foods. Nettles. Thing is, here there's different ways you can get them in your diet. You can eat them fresh if you have that available. Expert said it's formic acid. Okay, yeah, thank you. I always forget the name of it. It's the same acid. Oh, well, yeah, I guess because in French, an ant is what is it? Fournier is an ant, I think. Okay, that makes sense. I wonder if that's what they use in those lipsticks that plump. Well, does it burn? Oh, this is my foresting hair. Yes, you always get a bit of a sting. Great for rheumatism. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Carney soap. I'm so happy you've walked in here. Yeah. So, okay, if you need this anti-inflammatory, you can eat them fresh. Okay. You can find them maybe, everyone's got different places. They like to be near rivers, for example. They like shade. They like damp. I find this in the forests. We've got the forest just 5 minutes away. They're all over the place. I'm from Oklahoma and Texas, and I know we've got them there. They call them bull nettles, but I was raised on them calling bull nettle. You can drink them in tea. This is what the plant looks like. Now, here's a little harvest question. Okay, hold on. Great. Well, ants have formic acid. Yeah, exactly. That's the same acid. That's the same acid. I don't know. I haven't tried it. You never saw them. Okay. So here's the plant. Now there's the thing. These are the leaves, but here are the seeds. We don't want to harvest them whenever, because all I did, I cut off the top. You guys can watch the replay, and I explained it all. If you're not sure if it's a nettle or not, just use your natural tools. You got to give it a little tickle, and it should burn. Okay. Hey, Globot. Hey, welcome, Florida. Hello. How are ya? So we're talking nettles. So whenever you harvest them, you can watch the replay of my last scope, but you don't want to harvest them when they have these little things here, okay? Because those are going to go to flower, and then they're going to go to seed. Thanks for inviting, by the way. So today, it depends on what you want to use them for. Today we harvested the leaves, all right? So I didn't harvest any of them with the seeds already on them. So anyway, I'm sorry, I could talk for hours I'm a nettle nerd. Hello, why me, homie? Hey, homie. So this is dried nettles. You can drink it in tea. It's great. Is there a smell that could help identify? No, and I honestly wouldn't want to put it too close to my nose, because if you get this on your nose, it's going to burn. Really, honestly, and there's different types of nettle, okay? I don't know how many types. Carney, thanks for inviting. You might know how many different types there are. There's at least 5 to 10 different types, but you just kind of have to give it a little tickle, not to sound creepy. But you're going to feel it's burning nettle, all right? Then put your gloves on, and then you can cut them if you want. I didn't use gloves. So, okay, so you got tea. Now, if you drink the tea, which I do, cheers. Now, I'm not a certified herbalist. I'm not a doctor, but I am studying to become a certified aromatherapist, and we learn herbal medicine as well, okay? So stinging is the one I focus on. Yeah, that's the one you want, right? You want it to be stinging nettles. This is dried tea. I drink this. This is great for to stimulate your lymphs, to get your lymph nodes moving, and because it's what it does basically. It's really great for your liver. It's great for your veins. You know, like your arterial. Is it arterial or venal tonic? It's really good. It keeps our veins elastic. It helps promote elastic. You know, we want our nice flexible veins. Circulation, anti-inflammation. Yeah, for Bella, everybody else. But here's the thing, water retention, all right? It's a diuretic. So when you drink this, this is what I do. Normally I have a pitcher of tea, a big pitcher. And the night before, whenever I want to, I drink this about every week. I fill it up and I let it sit overnight. And it steeps all night. And then the next morning I just drain it out and then I just drink it. Now this I made fresh, just like a cup of tea, okay? I could talk about nettles forever. It's like weird. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I'd be afraid to guess on plant. I'd pick poison. Well, but poison ivy is not, here's the thing. Poison ivy doesn't have the little pointy, okay, here I can show you right here. Do you see it's long and pointy, right? And it's got these little jagged little teeth on the side. I don't know, teeth or whatever you want to call it. I don't think poison ivy has that. I have very little experience with poison ivy. And I'm not a botanist, okay? Botany is not my strength. But if I see the long, skinny leaves, and then I just go, tickle, 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 and it stings, I know it. Because no other plant besides nettles will sting when you touch it. I'm learning so much too. Well, I know a lot about nettles, though, I will say. And I'm going to plug her book again. This is Robin Rose Bennett. This is one of my favorite. This is a great book for beginners, or for anybody, not only for beginners. But this is the Gift of Healing Herbs, Plant Medicines and Home Remedies for a Vibrant, Healthy Life. I love her because she writes poetry as well. So we're going to take it up. Y'all, I'm going to read you a poem about nettles. Would you like me to read you a poem about nettles? Shall I light some candles? Stinging nettles. Lots of different recipes from this book. So there are little mechanical needle stings. Yeah, the little hairs, huh? No, it doesn't. You're right. I'm going to look for nettle tea. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. You guys are wonderful. I'm having so much fun. Oh my gosh. Nettle tea. Now you can find the nettles online. A website I would recommend. Now I'm in Switzerland, so and I don't work for this company, but mountainroseherbs.com is a good company in the US to order dried herbs, even essential oils. They're really good for essential oils too. They're organic, really good quality, and my mom's been using them for years. So mountainroseherbs.com is a good company, and they've got dried nettles on there. So stinging nettles or just nettles. You can get them dried. You can also, I don't know if you can order them. These are the seeds. So this is what the plant looks like. Now I get this, make sure I don't give her phone number on there. This is from my physical therapist. She harvests her own seeds, right? And I have upstairs, I still have got some I got to harvest. Is it a good company? They're run by a Scottish lady. Okay, yeah, they're a great company. I mean, you got all kinds of, and organic. You want to be sure you're using organic. And it's a great company. I really highly recommend them for you guys in the US. These are the seeds. These I put in my smoothies, great for energy, lots of different stuff. Tea, fresh Brennnessel, or not Brennnessel, Brennnessel is German. Stinging nettles for soup, pestos, anytime you would use spinach. I feel like I am on a infomercial. It's a nettle-mercial. Do you guys want to see the soup though before I read you a poem about nettles? Because we're going there. We are gonna nettle nerd out with some poetry. Here's my kitchen. Yes. Would you be concerned about deer brushing them? Well, I don't know. Not particularly. Not particularly. Because you do wash them. So here it is. See, it's nice and green. We're going to turn that down. It's way too high. Turn that on medium, low. And as soon as the potatoes are done, because I added a potato because that's what makes it creamy. That's what makes it creamy, guys, without using cream. Then we can put it in the blender. Okay? So, that's what we're doing. Mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Brennnessel, genau. Genau. Think you can grow some? Yes, you can. You can grow them, but okay, technically they're a weed, which I think is unfair. Write your congressman. I'm gonna write an email to get them out of the weed category. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. Okay. Oh yes, the poetry. Are you guys ready? Now this, even if you don't like herbal medicine, or even if This is just a cool poem. You worry about things, Suki? No, don't. Good. When I was a kid, I would eat mud. I ate dirt and I ate crickets and I ate all kinds of stuff. So I think I've got an immune system of, a champion. So I could think of anything basically to worry about. Hey, welcome back, Emery. Just in time for me to read a poem about nettles. Yes, we're going there. I know. It's Sunday. Here's the thing. My family is gone. They're not here. So I can scope and nettle nerd out all I want. And I don't have a 3-year-old coming up, and my husband coming in. I've got the house to myself, which is so rare. I mean, since March, I think I can count on one hand the times. In fact, I know I can. I can count on half of my hand the number of times I've been alone in our house since March. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. Okay. Thank you. Deer will know them instinctively. I think so. I mean, and I don't think unless it's a deer with some rheumatoid arthritis and he might be getting some herbal action, herbal medicine action done. But I mean, deer, you wash them. You wash them. You write poetry as well, Suki. I was wondering what happened to you. Yeah, I've been here, but guys, it is hard. Here's the thing. I know I do, but here's the thing. When I don't like to scope when my daughter is here. Because, okay, this happened once. I deleted the scope. I had to hide it. I was doing an awesome cooking scope, and then my daughter came in. She had to go to the bathroom. She's 3, okay, 3.5. And the thing is, when she has to go to the bathroom, she takes off her clothes. And so she came in full Monty during my scope. And I don't know, I know you guys are lovely, but I don't want my daughter on here, in her birthday suit. So, and I was like, oh, yeah. It's stressful. It's stressful. Or, yeah. So I don't scope a lot when she's here. Hey, it's Janice. Oh, welcome. Okay, here we go. Here's my poem. So I think that's big in England, Ireland, and Scotland. I think so. I mean, yeah, good. Here hospitals use stinging nettles. They use them. Clinics use them. I was in the forest. The last scope we did. A friend of mine, she has tennis elbow, and she actually cultivates her nettles, and she brushes it about twice a week on her elbow. She just kind of rubs her elbow in the nettles, and it stings. And I picked our nettles. I washed it. I did the whole process, the nettles without gloves. They still tingle a little bit, but the circulation is amazing. So, okay. I have 4 kids. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I only have 1. Although sometimes it feels like I've got 10. And I don't know if a toddler, we're in close, what's the word? Close confinement or close, since March. And I don't know who's worse. Sometimes my husband or the toddler. I didn't say that. But I don't scope much when my kids are staying with me. Yeah, you get it, right? Romans used them. Yeah, and the Romans were smart people. We're smart people. Hey, Lynn, the lone wolf, welcome. Hey, Chendrix, welcome. For joints, it works. It is. Now, I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not going to say it's going to, magically, but herbalists, certified herbalists and natural holistic doctors, clinics, everybody uses them. So it's legit. OMG, I'm getting some. I love this stuff. Okay, quarters. Close distancing. Yes. Close quarters. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Journeyland. Hello. Proximity. Close proximity. Close quarters. We've got, you guys know. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm rambling. We're going to our poem about stinging nettles. Urtica dioica. Urtica dioica is the Latin name. Okay, here we go. Stinging nettles. Nettles has her way with us. Here is our poem. Here's a picture of the lady of the hour. You see she's got the little jagged leaves. That's your mark there. Nettles has her way with us, demands respect, and asks for trust. When we brush by, she burns and stings. Persevere is what nettle sings. Use this plant internally. She helps tone veins and arteries. She builds our strength, kidneys and lungs, and helps us heal whatever comes because it's good for your immune system. Her minerals that nourish blood, nerve, and bone help us flourish. Green stamina for you and me, charged with herbal electricity. I love that. Charged with herbal electricity. Nettle has abundant seeds and vitamins to meet our needs. Fuels adrenals for energy and strong, potent immunity. Drink your nettles quite a lot or eat them cooked in your soup pots. You will be glad I tell you true because nettles are so good for you. Thank you, Robin Rose Bennett. Yes. Yeah, it's a great poem. And she's so cool. I mean, she's just really cool. Cool lady. So, okay. You love Latin. Okay, Bella, you asked how it cured your knee. Okay, here's the thing. I love that. Yeah, check her out, Robin Rose Bennett. Here's how it works for everybody who might, this is why. Hey, Sandra, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, Sandra, now you're in Georgia. You've got nettles in Georgia. I know you do. Here's how it works, okay? Nettles, stinging nettles. They got this fornic acid we just learned earlier. Fornic acid. So whenever you brush up against your skin, it burns, okay? It bites, let me tell you. You love when I teach. Girl, I've been talking for an hour about nettles, all right? So thanks for sticking around. How this works is, your skin starts to sting and your immune system thinks you've had an injury, you've cut yourself, you've burned yourself, whatever. So all the blood, your blood supply rushes to that area. So if you've got inflammation, basically they're like house cleaners. They start cleaning up the house, right? So I've got here in my joints, like in my fingers, I've got a little bit of, I don't know what it is, but it hurts when it gets cold or, it's going to rain. So you look at my last scope, I've been handling these all pretty much without gloves. And I already feel the circulation is like way, way, way better than it was before. So all the blood rushes to it. Arthritis. Yeah, it is some form of arthritis. I know it is. I don't know if it's rheumatoid or whatever, but it is some form of arthritis. So all the blood rushes to that area to clean up any basically they're like, what are they called? Like soldier cells, basically. They go to clean and fight and, clean up and start to form scabs or whatever it has to do, if it's a cut or a burn or whatever. And so it basically comes and cleans out any, it brings a lot of circulation and cleans the house. So that's what makes the inflammation go down. White blood cells. Yeah, exactly. I took anatomy and physiology, but I always hesitate because sometimes I get them confused. Calcium platelets. That's exactly. Thank you. Yeah, it gets flushed out, and your white blood cells. Thank you. Yeah. You too. Oh yeah, it can get confusing, and I don't want to say because somebody will say, oh wait. So that's layman's terms, and that's how that works. Hospitals here, clinics, natural herbal clinics, a lot in Germany. In the does it leave a rash? For me, it doesn't. Okay, so you can see now. That's onion. Don't worry, that's onion. Only that night. Okay, yeah. For me, I don't have any major irritation. Earlier when I left, I got on my bike and here it was a little red. But I think I'm just have a tolerance to it. Some people, like my friend I told you with a tennis elbow, she gets a rash. So she doesn't do it every day. So that's, everyone reacts different. Use your gloves if you're not, a good thing is go, I wouldn't say, strip off your clothes and go jump in a field of burning nettles. Okay. Don't go crazy with it. Start off slow, but I don't want to tell anyone to, go crazy with it. Wouldn't work for tennis elbow. It wouldn't? You did? Well, that's what she does. She really likes it with tennis elbow. But she's had tennis elbow for like 10 years. And we did a compress with quark. I don't know if you guys know quark. It's a little bit like sour cream and yogurt. And that really helped too. We used Scots pine because it's got that Scots pine for the, oh goodness, hold on. I got German. Okay, don't tell me. cortisone benefits. It's not cortisone, but Scots pine has a cortisone effect on the body. My husband brushed against something, at work, not poison ivy, and it gave him scratches with redness. That's probably, well, now it should burn. This burns, but you could get redness. I got a blister once from nettles because a piece got stuck in my sandal, and we were running for the train, so, oh, maybe. So it could cause a dermatitis. Wonder if a person can build a resistance. I don't think so. There's no contraindications. There's no contraindications. Here's the thing. If you're not sure, always ask your pharmacist. If you got a good pharmacist, support them, okay? I get my dried herbs. Luckily, I've got a really good apothecary here where I can go and order, and they have most of the stuff in stock, and they know a lot about herbs. Sorry. So ask them, but there's no contraindications if you guys are on blood thinners or diabetes medicine or heart medication. It's absolutely okay. Apothecary, yes. Take care of your people, really. I find it 1 a year allergic to nettle. Okay, yeah, thank you. I'm really happy that you're here. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting your name. James, I'm really glad you're here because look at James's profile. If you guys aren't following him, follow him. Do you ship your soap to Switzerland? You make nettle soap. Wow. So check him out. James Little, Carney Soap. So, herbal natural products maker, Scotland, farmers markets, nettle products, eczema, psoriasis, minimal packaging. All of my favorite things. That's my love language. I'm glad that you're Soapy Jim. Is that what I'm glad you're here. Because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a certified herbalist. I do study herbal medicine and aromatherapy, but I don't have a wide experience with, diagnosing. I'm not diagnosing anyone. Excuse me. It's okay. Don't panic. I'm not sick. I've just been talking about nettles for 2 hours. It's not hay fever. I've been literally talking for like 2 hours about nettles, guys. That's not normal. Oh, sorry. Excuse the mess. That's a mess. I'm not sick. Don't freak out. Here in Switzerland, if you're out in public and you start coughing, people get really urtica wearing outness. Is that what it's called? Soapy Jim, I have them, but COVID has only made it in the UK. Okay, so you can't ship out yet, can you? Okay, and I can show you one more thing. I've got some nettle honey. Oh my goodness. Okay, I made this. I also did this on a scope. I need to make some nettle vinegar, though. I haven't made any this year. Because vinegar is a good way to extract stuff from plants, too. Hold on. Don't worry, I don't have the virus that shall not be named. Joshing. Are you just joshing? So I'm gonna have a little nip of honey here. And this actually has nettles in it. Okay. But normally, hold on. Oh, I'll let you guys see what I'm doing here. Hold on, let me get a strainer. Excuse me. And then we can check on our soup. And then, let's see, we can do the taste test. Okay, so I've got a little tea strainer. Move you guys down. Pals make nettle jam, antihistamine. Yes, that's the word I was looking for earlier. So, this is actually honey that I put dried nettles in. Right before Christmas, actually. Now, I usually put this in my tea, or I also use it for baking. Anytime I would use honey. But I'm not going to take a big bite of this because it's got chunky nettle in it. I don't really... I love nettle, but not that much. So this is what I'm going to do. My tea is almost gone. Okay. I've got my strainer in here. Is that going to fit? It's going to be perfect. So I'm going to put a little teaspoon of my honey in there. And then I'm going to swish it around in here, right? Well, if it had more water, it would be easier. And then that's going to, that's going to dissolve the honey in the tea. So I can get a nice honey coating. Honey is great for a scratchy throat. And I might get some nettle in there, but that's all right. See? Now most of the honey is gone. It's in my tea, but the leaves are not. There you go. Hold on. If you guys are like podcasts, a podcast I've been listening to, unfortunately, they don't broadcast anymore, but it's called, hold on, let me get them. It's called Herbs and Oils. It's a podcast. Robin Rose Bennett has made 2 appearances on it. So now I've got sweet nettle honey, but there's no leaves in it. That's how you do it. Some people strain it. I've seen it, but I just don't. I think if you strain it, you're going to lose so much honey. So I don't do that. Okay, it's green. Oh yeah, what is it? Oh yeah, what is that? I've never had nettle jam. This is such a nice. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for joining. Yeah. You guys go look at some of my old scopes, especially in last fall. I did a lot of scopes because I actually harvested. In fact, I can even show you if you want. I harvested the nettles for the seeds. It's really good for your skin too. I need to drink. I've not been drinking enough water, and honestly, I know you guys can relate. Stress. It's been quite stressful around here. Frost Factor, welcome. Yeah. Whew. So let's go upstairs. Hold on. I'll check on our soup real quick, and then I'm gonna check on the potatoes, and then I can show you the yeah, they're still a bit hard. Not quite ready. You see, they need to be. They need to be softer. Yeah, you're very welcome, Bella. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. Now, I don't know if like drinking the tea, excuse me. I don't know if drinking the tea, how that affects. But okay, here's the thing. It's gonna make you go to. It's a natural diuretic. So if you got like water retention, that's the main thing I see side effect is from drinking the tea. I drink it almost every day. When I think about it, you know, most every day. But it is a diuretic, so you're gonna have to go to the toilet a lot. Just to let you know. Hey, thanks for inviting. Free cure if it works. Need a glass of scotch first. Well, I don't know, but some people. Now I do enjoy a good glass of something from time to time. But scotch, a lot of times alcohol can make people have inflammation reactions, no? Maybe 2. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. So I'm sorry, I don't know what this, you know, here the thing is, guys, there's all kind of weird things happening with Periscope with weird symbols, and then it freezes up, or pizza, or I don't know, whatever. So if you guys are doing symbols, I'm gonna go ahead and block you. Sorry. Okay. We're in the attic. Here's my bag from last year. We're gonna take these downstairs. I've got to get this done because, hey B2, welcome. Hold on. Okay. Where's food? It's in the pot. It's in the pot. Are you getting hangry? So, last fall, I harvested these. Let me put you guys down. For the seeds, okay? So the seeds, this is what I get from my physical therapist, all right? She harvests her own. I put these in my smoothies, stuff like that. Last fall in September, October, you can see the scope. I harvested the seed, or the plants for the seeds. They look like this. You see, these are little seed pods, okay? You can watch the replay. It's on my list of replays down there. So I harvested just the tops, And I put them in a paper bag, and now this is what they look like. Many, many months. This was last September or October, I don't remember. Here's my bag. Now this is going to look funky, but I will tell you, there's no more sting on it, okay? This is not illegal, okay? It's not an illegal substance. It looks kind of funky, but it's nothing illegal. See? Okay. Now, oh, hold on, we got some tea on there. Now what I got to do is I got to lay down a white sheet on the floor upstairs, and then I got to shake them. Hemp family. That's what someone was mentioning earlier. Is it in the hemp family? I know that there's a, see? Okay, let me show you. You think so? Yeah, that's what someone was mentioning earlier. Okay, do you see these little specks? Those are the seeds. Okay, so I'm not going to do it because I don't want to, get rid of all of them. But those are the seeds. So I'm going to take them. I'm going to lay out a white sheet, and then I'm going to just shake, shake, shake. And I'm going to get all those seeds out. Okay? And that's what we're harvesting. All right? Wonderful for food, for power food, energy food. There's lots of things for them. I don't know all the benefits, but I know they're really, really good. And these, I pay about 11 to 13 francs just for this little jar. Can you plant them? Yes, of course. Absolutely. I think so. I'm not a farmer. I do not have a green thumb, but I'm sure. Now remember, it is going to grow like a weed, but it's a weed you want in your kitchen. You really do. You want this in your garden. So, excuse me. Okay, I think my body's telling me I gotta stop talking. You can't talk for hours about nettles, but I can. My body's saying, okay, the universe is telling me to close it up, so we're gonna go ahead and move over to our soup. But these are dried from last September, October. You guys can watch the replay. If you guys are new here, let me just tell you a little bit what I do, what my jam is. So, my name's Christine. I live in Switzerland. And I'm in my second year, whenever we finally get to go back to school after all of this mess, to become a certified aromatherapist. And see, look, these are dried leaves. I can use these for tea. I am on Facebook, but the thing is, my Facebook I use for my family and my friends, my personal stuff. And so I don't really have a business page or anything like that. But if you did have questions, I'm not in the Bernese, I'm in Bern. I'm in the state of Bern. I am. Bernese Oberland is, see, look at all these seeds. Is a little bit farther away from me, but I am in the state of Bern. But if you guys do want to ask a question, if you have a question, you can find me on Twitter. I don't tweet, all right? But I do use that for messages. So you can find me at Zen Squad Essentials, I think. Zen Squad. You swim in the Otter? Wow, there you go. I think I'd like to plant some. Yeah, you should. You should. You probably can even order seeds online. I don't really know. I don't know. But if you guys do have questions, you can find me on Twitter. Facebook, I keep Facebook separate because it's got pictures of my family, and my friends and all that. So I do like to keep that separate. But I do have Twitter. So you guys can message me. I think it's Zen_squad or something like that. Been to a conference in Bellevue Hotel. Okay. Oh, that must be. I've only seen it from the outside. They wouldn't let me in. No, I didn't try to get in. But yeah. So you can always find me on there, Bella. I told my husband I want to forage in my yard. There you go. Yeah, it looks chic. It's like 5-star, a 5-star hotel. And 5 stars in Switzerland. Whew. That is classy. Okay, let's check on our soup. Classy. Alrighty. So here we go. Yeah, that's ready. Ooh, I'm all foggy. Getting my sauna treatment. Okay, let me check the potatoes. See, basically, let me show you what we're doing here. It was a Rotary Club. Oh, that looks cool. Hold on, sorry. Praise the Lord. Okay, so you see, these are our potatoes. We want to check that they're done. Yeah, they're soft. So those are done. These are ready to be blended up. Face alert. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this down. Now, sometimes I would put you on the overhead. It is going to be good. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm so excited. This is kind of for me, because normally I would do this in the spring. Yeah, good. You can. In the spring is good because then all of the leaves are new. But now I just took the top one. This for me means like, okay, the season is open. Spring, it really starts in the spring, but that doesn't matter. That's, you know, we're splitting hairs here. It is super healthy, and it's so good for you. And tons of protein. That's the thing, guys. Protein off the charts with nettles. Off the charts. You loved Bern. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. I did a scope. We did a tour of Bern last year. I don't remember, did you add any herbs like that, or what would you blend well? I didn't. We got garlic, three cloves of garlic, 2 onions, then salt. Oh no, I didn't even do salt. I did some bouillon powder. Okay, or you can use bouillon, vegetable bouillon or chicken bouillon, whatever. And potato. I had onions. I sauteed onions and garlic. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the heat off. So no, I herbs. You know, you could do maybe like some fresh after you've cooked it, before you blend it. Maybe some fresh basil would be nice. Before I was married 30 years ago. Ah, okay. So it was in there in your last life. Right, so bouillon would have herbs. Yeah, the bouillon has herbs. So, okay, I've got my mixer here. Let me see. Oh, is it gonna, you know what, guys? I'm gonna have to move you over. I'm sorry. Because it's too close. So, hope I don't drop you in the sink. I will try not to drop you. Okay, then I can move my pot. My cast iron. There we go. Can you guys see that? Is that all right? Hey, Anthony, I'm just about to blend the soup. Welcome back. With dill, could you use cauliflower instead of potatoes? I think so. I don't know if it's going to give it that that thick, creamy, as much of a creamy flavor. Thanks for inviting. Thanks for being here too. I appreciate it, guys. You can try it, but absolutely. I'm just not sure it would be creamy as with potatoes, but definitely, why not? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver here. Okay, I don't want to stick my face or my armpit in your face. Okay, so excuse me. Ooh. I want to like be looking at my nose or anything. Okay. Here we go. Now, first I'm going to do it with a mixer, and then I'm going to put it in the blender, because the blender, hiya! Okay. Because I want it to be as creamy as possible. Which this one works really good. I hope that's not too loud. I should have warned you. I guess you guys are wearing headphones. Mine. Oh yeah, no. This is a cast iron. This is okay. This is cast iron. It's all right. But yeah, good point. If you guys are using a non-stick Teflon or something, you don't want to be you want to be careful. Well, it's a cast iron pot. Yeah. Move you guys there. Sorry. No, you're not interfering. No, you're not. You're not. Hold on. Here, let me. There you go. Then you can see. Then I can see if you can see. Okay. Hey, Veronica, welcome to my kitchen. Face alert. Hello. Welcome to my soup pot. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and taste this, and then in a minute we're going to be putting this in the blender because I like it to be creamy, creamy, creamy. I would have put this directly into the blender, but my blender if you put too hot of the stuff, like it doesn't like it. So it's not one of those cooking blenders or anything like that. Don't drop us in the soup. I will not. Hello. Hi, Veronica. How are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Switzerland. Let's taste it. We gotta taste it. This is our nettle soup. Okay? Here we go. Moment of truth. So now I'm gonna blend it up a little bit creamier. So it's not creamy like thick, you know, like cream of chicken soup or anything, but it's like spinach. It's like exactly like spinach, guys. Free spinach. That's my favorite kind of spinach. That's good. It needs some salt. It needs a little work, but that's good. That's absolutely good. Pepper, salt. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my fingers. So maybe a 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 of a teaspoon, a little bit of pepper. That's good. So what would be, you know, oh man. Now, okay, if you guys are, you could even sprinkle, like you got your bowl of soup and sprinkle a little bit of feta cheese on top of it. I think that's what we're going to be doing. You can't be too healthy, right? Oi, hello. My hand blender is plastic. Yours is serious metal. Yeah, you could add cream, you could. But the thing is, that's the reason I added the potato, because it makes it creamy. It does, because if I didn't have the potato in there, it would be watery. But it's not watery. I don't think anyway. Let me show you up close. And anyway, I got to put it in the blender. It's going to make it more creamy. Face alerts. Here you go. Yeah, see, I mean, it's not too watery. Hold on. I'm going to have to put that in the blender though, because I still got a random rogue chunky potato in there. But the taste, guys, it tastes just like spinach soup. Just exactly like spinach soup. Now, okay, if you add cream, it might be a little bit thicker, but you don't need it. That's good. That's good. I might add a little bit more bouillon to it though. Face alert. Okay. I always gotta warn you before I stick my mug in your face. Can't be too healthy. That's cheating. Exactly. Yeah. It is really good. It is really good. Even though it's got that rogue potato. Bouillon. I'm gonna add some more bouillon powder to it. Just because it needs a little help. It is just water, nettles, and 1 potato. And onions and garlic, but maybe, you know what, I think next time I would add more garlic in there too. So, okay, now we're gonna blend it. Excuse me, I really don't want to. I'm gonna let you look at the ceiling because I don't want to stick my armpit in your face. That's really rude. This is rude. Rude to do. Yeah, this is a good one. Braun. This is the Braun one you were mentioning, Anthony. We just got a new one because we use it a lot. The thing is, I have a blender. Woo, sorry. I have a blender that I like to use. Hold on. Let me get this blender thing. But if we put the soup in hot, she doesn't like it. So at least not boiling straight from the, what do you call it in British English? The hob. Is that British English? Straight from the cooker. So, okay. Sorry guys, let me move you back there. We're just moving you all over the place. Okay, here we go. Rogue potato. You love my hair. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. We're having a good day. The hob. I thought so. The hob. Missy Mouse, welcome back. We're just about to get our soup going. Now, I don't have one of those. I must go. We'll watch foraging. Yes. Be sure you check out Suki. Thanks for joining. It's been really fun. Thanks for joining. Okay. So, you know what? I probably don't want that cord sitting in water, right? Not a good idea. Okay. Hold on. So, you know, it's funny because normally if no one was watching, I would just be like, bam, 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 busting this out. Okay, this is cast iron pot, so I gotta pour it in here. Now pray I don't make a mess. Okay, everyone, cross your fingers. There we go. So yeah, see those are potatoes. We gotta get those potatoes all blended up. You could even sprinkle this with some bacon if you wanted to, you know, get really, I mean, it basically, like, it's just spinach soup. You can make pesto out of this too. But we've had a lot of pasta in the last couple of days, so I didn't want to do pesto. So here we go. Yeah, that's my cast iron. That's little Bertha. No problem. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Now, if you got earphones on, you might want to turn them off. I'm going to go ahead and blend this for the soup bowl. Sorry about the noise. No, it's not Le Creuset. It's Le Cocotte. Le Cocotte. It is a French company, but it's not Le Creuset. We add shallots, star anise, clove, and cinnamon stick for flavors. Ooh, oh. Okay, let me ask you, Saran. What is this? Is it SOG? No, SOG is SOG. SAAG. Is that the fried spinach leaves? You could do the same, or paneer. What is that? Sag paneer? Is that what it's called? I think it's like the spinach and paneer cheese. You could do this with nettles. Thanks for that. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of ideas. Okay, good to know. Okay, there we go. Is it sag paneer? I don't remember what they call it, but it's that what do you call it? Spinach. You could do the same thing with nettles. Ooh, that's another scope. Okay, yeah, it's palak paneer. Then there's that one. Have you guys ever had the spinach leaves that are deep fried and then you dip it in like this mint jalapeno chutney? My stomach's growling. I'm hungry. Okay, so if you guys are new here, I wanted to say this earlier. I like to do a lot of cooking scopes, but I like whole food. Like that's the really thing. We try to avoid processed food. I'm in my second year to become a certified aromatherapist. That's creamy. That's your creamy soup right there. It needed a blender. It needed the blender. Okay, let's check it out. All right, so here we go. Now, it's not going to be like thicky, creamy, but that's pretty creamy for me. That is creamy. Okay, let's try it now. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. Now, spinach, at least here in Switzerland, is quite expensive. So, okay, I'm double dipping, yes. But it's hot, don't worry, and only my family's going to be eating it. That's good. That is like, you know, you ever have that thing, you know, sometimes you eat healthy food and it tastes healthy. And you're like, this doesn't taste healthy. It tastes really good. Those are North Indian cuisines. Oh yeah, you guys are in Kerala. Yeah. You use a lot of curry leaves, I think. A lot of curry leaves, a lot of pulses. Guys, that's gorgeous. That's delicious. Delicious. Okay, we're gonna plate it up and we're gonna call it a day because I've got about maybe another hour before my family gets home. Got the house to myself, so spinach grows wild here. Ooh, tropical areas are good for vegetarians. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, we don't have wild spinach here, but we've got wild nettles. Guys, make this. Check your area out. Really check it out and see if you can get nettles. Anthony, did you write me earlier a message that you're in your garden, you have nettles? Did I read that? I didn't read. I just saw the notification on Twitter, I think or on Instagram. I think so. I don't have a lot of experience with cooking dal, but if you any Indian spinach dish, you could use with this. Let me just tell you that. Hold on. I sent a pic of, oh, yay! Then, hey, Anthony, you're set. Dinner tonight. Dinner tonight. This would be, oh, look at this color. Oh my God. I don't know. I hope, now I have a 3-year-old. She likes to eat everything, but I don't know if, I'm afraid she's going to be scared of this color. Well, we will see. I will keep you posted. But it's really good. Yeah, look at that color. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, we have black peppers too, so never really buy any spices. I was in the Periyar Wildlife Reserve. You know, what was the name of that town where they have the theater with what was it? Tekadi, in Tekadi. I went to a spice garden in Tekadi. Then there's the what's that called? The theater. It's famous in this area where I was in Tekadi. Yeah. The boating place. Is Tekadi a boating place? That's close to Alappuzha? Alappuzha, I think, where you go through the backwaters. We were also there as well. And Alappuzha, Tekadi, Periyar Reserve. Oh. Put some croutons in it. That's a good idea. Good idea, Bella. Very good idea. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be growing it and eating lots. Bella, yeah, I mean, it grows like a weed. It really does. So I'm sure you can get seeds for that. So now my hands, I feel it's a little bit on the fingertips, but I would say, if you guys like, I'm going to keep repeating this. If you are new to nettles, I'm not a doctor. Okay, I got to say this. But it is a herbal medicine. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying it will heal anybody. I don't want to, all these disclaimers. You know what I mean. But if you're first starting off, then use gloves. Use gloves. You don't want to burn yourself. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, go slowly. All right, because I'm used to working with them. This is the first time I've done this year. So, but yeah, I'm okay. You see, I don't have any redness. But go easy on yourself, okay? Don't dive into it and start swimming in nettles. Okay, so we have black peppercorns, Tekadi. Put some croutons. This is like a safari in boat in Tekadi. You can see the tigers. We didn't do that. We didn't do the boat. Well, no, we did actually. We did a safari, and then at the end, we did a boat on the river. There's a river, I think, right? And we saw a cobra. And I got a leech on my leg. I got a leech on my knee. So yeah, it was very cool. Thank you so much for joining, guys. We're gonna leave because I want to enjoy a little bit of time. Backwaters have houseboats. Yeah, we did the houseboat in Alappuzha. We didn't we did the tour. Yeah, gorgeous place. Try it with potatoes. Try it, definitely try it. Even with gloves, you always get a little sting. Happens every batch. Follow this guy, Carney Soap. Follow him. If you guys are in the UK, order his soap. I'm really excited to order some because you're doing all about nettles, which I'm like so happy you came in. So thank you for joining. You guys have a great day. This is my 20-minute closing speech. If it was like the Grammys or something, or the Oscars award, they would start playing the music for me to get off the stage. Thanks. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy. And thanks for watching. And now, how do I close it? I live in Switzerland, though. Every palace there looks like out of a postcard. Every place. Here's the thing. I will say one last thing. Thank you. More on Instagram. Okay, we'll check you out on Instagram too. It's right there, right? Here's the thing. Everywhere you go, everywhere. I mean, I lived in Texas. I've lived in Oklahoma. I lived in Switzerland. Everywhere you have problems. Everyone farts. Everyone, you've got cancer in all countries. You've got bigotry. You've got, racism. You've got ignorant. You've got diseases. People get pimples in Switzerland too. So but I'm happy. I'm happy here. I got weird. Okay, I'm gonna go. Get out of here. Go home, guys. Go get outside. Do something. I will see you. Yes, thanks you, Veronica. Thanks for coming by. It was really nice seeing you. Take care, everybody. Bye.